Summer plans, and boy, do we have the vacation for you. Let's head, oh, right, look at that. Pensacola. We are going to map out your entire journey, and you're going to learn why this is such a must-go place for so many here in Tennessee. And we've got some surprises for you, things you might not expect, and I will tell you, it is the incredible food scene. It is thriving in Pensacola. We're giving you an example of it right here in our kitchen today. We got Jere Doyle of McGuire's Irish Pub. You guys were the first microbrew in Pensacola.
In the state of Florida.
How about that?
Yeah, state of Florida.
Unbelievable. Yep. You were ahead of it all.
Way ahead of it all, yeah. And it's 88, 89 is when we started it, and 35 years later, they just won the best stout in the state of Florida. So it's not resting on its laurels. Yeah, it's still one of the better breweries in the state of Florida, without a doubt. So.
I gotta tell you, one of the best breweries, one of the best places to be around for that many years. You know, in this restaurant business, that is a huge testament to what you guys are serving up every single day. And you're one of 3 different places that you guys have in Pensacola.
Yes, ma'am. We have Crabs on the Beach on Pensacola Beach. We also have Flounder's Chowder House. And then inside of each one of those, we also have a sushi restaurant inside of each one of those.
Wow, covering all sorts of flavors. What are you showing us today?
Today we're doing Cockles and Mussels, which is the cover recipe of our cookbook that came out 2 years ago. You can actually still, walking through the restaurant, you can still hear Molly singing, which was one of the original founders. And you'll hear Cockles and Mussels, you know, as she sings.
I love that. I love that. It's a beautiful cookbook, too, and a great keepsake when you visit, and McGuire's in Pensacola, and you can take it home with you, and so delicious.
And the fun part about this one is it tells the story of McGuire's. It has the recipes, but it also tells the stories.
Give us a little synopsis.
Well, it's like we serve Senate bean soup. We serve it for 18 cents, right? And it tells the story that that's the original price that the United States Senate sold it at. And we still sell it at the same price today. You can walk in the restaurant, you can get something to eat, you can get Senate bean soup for 18 cents. You can't get it at the U.S. Congress for 18 cents anymore, because you know, as McGuire said, we all know they don't know how to control their prices.
They can't control the prices. But boy,
absolutely.
you guys do, that's for sure. What kind of soup is that?
It's a bean soup. It's heavy ham hock. You know, yeah, it's very good, very popular.
Oh yeah.
We do about 400 or 500 servings a day.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
I bet that sounds delicious. I won't do the math on that at 18 cents. But okay, so what are we making?
All right, so we're doing Cockles and Mussels. This is something we do in the restaurant. We do it as an appetizer. Okay. But this is kind of the home style version. You know, if you want to get a Dutch oven, you want to take some bacon, which we've already got some started. You know, you're going to brown your bacon, get it going, get it nice and crispy, add some garlic to it, okay? And then as you move along, get that garlic browned up a little bit. We're going to add some white wine. Do
you have a little sauce in that garlic as well?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it looks delicious. Smells amazing.
Yeah, it does smell well.
So good.
Get that going, and then you add your clams, add your mussels, lower that heat down, let it simmer. Let it go. It takes about 12, 15 minutes, depending on how grumpy the clams are about being cooked, right? And
okay, so yeah, that's what I want to go to. One, how do you pick the right mussels and clams? Maybe we'll bring that over. And then, how do we know when it's really done?
The clams are going to open. Okay, and after a bit of time, if the clams don't open.
I'm feeling risky, just kind of jumping in here. So when they open, they're done.
They're done, right?
All right.
And if they don't open, then you don't want to use them. You know, you want to discard them after a bit of, you know. So
that makes sense. That makes sense.
But these are a Florida product. The clams are. The mussels aren't, but the clams are. They come from Cedar Key, which is in the Big Bend of Florida. We get them 4 or 5 times a week. They're harvested daily, you know, assuming you don't have bad weather or a storm that comes up in there.
Sure.
So, you know, it's neat that, you know, it's got an Irish pub flair to it, but we're using a regional ingredient, you know, and so we're very proud of that.
Yeah, so you get all those flavors. Okay, so then when these have all opened up, what do you do?
You're going to finish it off with butter. You're going to take this butter,
course,
you can't go wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
You know, so
I'm going to throw the one that I grabbed out of there back in there.
And
just let the heat of that kind of melt it down.
Melt it down, and then that's going to be
Irish
your sauce.
butter.
Irish butter, of course, yes.
Right? You know, it seems like a simple dish, but it's really that fresh ingredients, and you know it always tastes better when you're at the beach.
Well, we're very much we're very straightforward. You don't need a thesaurus to read through our menu. You don't need a dictionary. You know, we're big steaks, big portions.
Happy hours.
Happy hours. You know, we have great lunch specials. So we open with a line at the door, and then we have, at the end of the night, we have the best happy hour in town. You know, we have, again, we have wonderful craft beers, and we do half price draft beers from 11 to close. So we're open till 2 every night. You know, people say, I can't believe you guys are open till 2. Yeah, you can, because you end up there. You know what I mean? Because
you say you don't believe it until you look at the clock and you go, I'm still here. Okay, you brought a couple of your cans right here.
Yep.
Tell us what we have.
This is our McGuire's Irish Red, and this is available. You want to talk about a good souvenir from Pensacola? This is a great souvenir. You can take it back. We sell it in a lot of the stores locally. Anyways.
You can do that. Okay, so locally we can get this at your place and also in the stores in Pensacola.
Stores, yep.
Oh, that is a good Irish Red. No wonder you guys are winning more and more awards. We love it. They keep coming, and they've been around for good reason. McGuire's Irish Pub. Find this recipe on our website later today. Pay Jere a visit. Jere and Friends in Pensacola, Florida.
Please.
Find them online at McGuiresIrishPub.com. We're going to talk about all the things in Pensacola, the history of the town as well. It's going to be fun. Stick around. But first,